Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from Cedar Rapids Opera. Tad Ennen is here. Tad, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much.
And Daniel Kleinknecht.
Hi.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
have you
having
both
us today.
Nice to have you both here. This is season 28.
It is.
Opening up. My gosh. And of course, Daniel, you're the founding artistic director, and have been here all 28 seasons.
All 28.
Before we talk about this season in particular, reflect just a little bit on, how things have changed over the years and how the organization has developed and evolved.
Wow, that's a great question. I think we had a lot of really good things happen to us early on. A lot of great supporters. We had some interesting productions, I think, that sucked people into the experience of opera. I think our Young Artist program has really helped us always have a great opera chorus, adding to our already wonderful adult chorus members. So, we've I think, had a really blessed avenue of experiences that lured people in at the right times. So this opening concert, the Curtains Up event, has been something we've been doing for quite a few years. I think we did it for many years at the Museum of Art, just to give people something to come around, something to we could show off our season to our patrons. And so we moved from the Museum of Art to the History Center to Coe College. And I think around COVID, we decided we need to find a place that's both indoor and outdoor. So we ended up at Cedar Ridge, and it turned out to be one of the most charming, one of the best spaces for this event. And I'm really excited that we're going back to it. Not only because it's visually beautiful, the vineyards are beautiful, it's the end of summer, the beginning of fall, it's glorious. The food is great, the wine is great, but I think this year we have an even more spectacular performance lineup. We have more singers. It's a little heftier program, and something I'm really proud to have put together. We've done, I think, a really great job of that.
So the event's coming up the 25th, right?
The 25th of September on a Thursday night.
At Cedar Ridge, as you said. And it's a little bit of a season preview. You're going to have some of the singers from your first production, because they will have just arrived.
Yes, so The Littlest Mermaid is our children's opera for this year, and so they arrive September 22nd. So they are knocking on our door, ready to get here. They have all their music. They will show up memorized. That's one of the cool things about opera, is that our rehearsal periods are so short because everyone shows up ready to go, which is really cool. And so they'll be here, and they'll be rehearsing for the children's opera. On that Thursday night, we'll have our Curtains Up event, kind of showcasing our whole season, and all four of those artists will be there singing at that event, with two additional artists both joining us from the University of Iowa, two of our guest artist faculties at University of Iowa teaching voice. So Keely Feuderer and Jeremiah Sanders will be joining us as well. Jeremiah Sanders, for those who've been at most of our events, will recognize him from the finals of the Wilson competition that we did just over a year ago.
And he was the cow.
And he was the cow in Song of the Nightingale that we did.
He was a great cow.
Most importantly, he was the cow.
It's perfect. So it's going to be a great group of singers, and then they'll have that Thursday night event, and then that next week on Tuesday, they're in the schools. We have over 17 different elementary schools throughout the Cedar Rapids and the corridor area that will get to experience opera, many of these children for the first time, and it might be the only opportunity they have to see this art form up close and interactive in their space. We go into the gymnasiums, into cafeterias. We're going to the Arc of Eastern Iowa. They're doing such great work, and it's such an amazing opportunity for us to come and do the performance there for their membership. So I'm really thrilled for our artists to get to be a part of our community, and for us to be able to offer these high-level singers in our community to showcase what opera can do and what it can be and what it can tell and teach.
The Littlest Mermaid is based on Dvořák's opera, Rusalka, but it's designed for young people.
Correct, yeah.
And this is this one that you all commissioned some years ago? What's the source on this?
No, we didn't commission it, but you're right. It is a trimmed 35 minutes of Rusalka. Joshua Borths took the piece and did the libretto and created the piece so it's appropriate for young listeners.
We always forget that a lot of European fairy tales are not as warm, cuddly, and fun as our American counterparts. And so he's adapted that very kind of, in a way, dark Czech fairy tale, which is the Little Mermaid that we recognize through the Disney franchise.
Which, if anyone knows the source material, knows really is not a happy story.
No, it is not. But this has a nice, wonderful, happy spin that everyone comes together and she finds her voice, which is such a great opportunity for opera because finding your voice and singing, it all works together. We're thrilled and thankful for the National Czech and Slavic Museum. They're hosting us for our rehearsal period as well, which is going to be really wonderful. And it's a great collaboration of culture and telling these important stories that are really meaningful to our community.
Well, that's one of the things I love about specifically how you all have worked through the years, working not only to present great works, but also demystifying the art form. Because, like it or not, opera comes with some baggage for people who aren't familiar with it.
Definitely.
And what you have done in the new works that you've commissioned, what you've done by, setting them in interesting times and different costumes, I think have really, really done huge work in helping people understand, hey, opera's for everybody.
100%. We're one of 2 professional opera companies in the state of Iowa, and we're the only one performing during the school year. Des Moines Metro Opera, great summer festival, doing great things, is performing in June and July. And then we're important to making sure that opera exists in Iowa the rest of the year. And so it's a great collaboration of making sure we have access.
It was during the Wilson competition that I realized that the Paramount is not just a great theater, but it's a great opera house. And in fact, when I think about other companies or other presentation venues in the state, I think in some ways the Paramount is matchless. It is probably the best opera house in the state. The sound, the sound engineers after the flood did a remarkable job of making it sound worthy. And of course, it's beautiful for the eye, but I think we should start calling it an opera house because it suits the genre in a way that nobody else can claim in the state. It's a truly remarkable space.
Now, we talked about the Littlest Mermaid and all the school shows that you are going to be doing. You said 17, I think. But there are also several public performances, too, where people can, bring the whole family and enjoy. So let's talk about those for just a minute before we go back to Curtains Up.
Yeah, so if your child comes home and says, oh my God, I saw an opera today, you need to see it with me. You can come and catch the same show at the Cedar Rapids Public Library downtown, the Iowa Children's Museum down in Coralville, and then we're also doing an outdoor performance at Kingston Yard, which will be the first time we've been over there. And that space, what they've done,
that's a fun space. I like it.
It's really cool, and it's a great opportunity to kind of bring your family in around this. Just because it's a children's opera does not mean the adults don't enjoy it. I think one of the things for me, having seen this opera many times now, is that every time we see it, the way the children react is what's so enjoyable to watch. And what they pick up on and what they notice, or, when one of the characters is hiding over there and every single child, rats on them and tell them they're over there. You know what I mean? All of those things. It's such a magical moment of what theater can do and storytelling and how it impacts everybody. So, yeah, there are public performances, and then we have the performances in the schools. We're hoping to reach well over 4,000 children this year.
If you want to see this, you should have plenty of chances to 100%. Do so.
Definitely.
Now, the Curtains Up event, which will involve some of the singers from Littlest Mermaid, kind of a little season preview, but what can we expect when we show up at Cedar Ridge on the 25th?
Well, we'll hear some music from Fledermaus, some music from Rusalka, and some other just drinking music, some generic happy drinking songs like Drink, Drink, Drink from the Student Prince that everybody will remember and know. The Votre Toast, the Toreador song from Carmen. And we're going to start out with one piece from Fledermaus, the Czardas, that Keeley will be singing. And the rest will be some ensembles, some duets, some trios from Fledermaus. And it's all repertoire that people will love and know, even though they might not know the name of it, they'll recognize the tune. It's really the best of the best. The tunes, the songs, the arias, they're there's something people will enjoy thoroughly.
The entire season in a couple hours.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
though, and the whole season is like the theme of this season is from dusk till dawn, and it's a party, and we're going to be doing party repertoire and things that bring joy. And Fledermaus is a comedy. It is fun. It is fast paced and just keeps everything light and happy. And so it's kind of fortuitous. Fledermaus, the first time we've done it at Cedar Rapids Opera was 25 years ago. So it's the 25th anniversary rather, of Fledermaus for us. And so it's a great opportunity to have some levity and some party in our season. And we're just going to try to keep that party going through every event as we go. So.
And the party starts on the 25th of September at Cedar Ridge. Season kickoff, curtains up with Cedar Rapids Opera. How do people get tickets?
Yeah, you can go onto our website, and there's a button for Get Your Tickets. You can go right through there, and they'll be purchased. We're very fortunate to have a platform called Zeffy, which allows us to not charge any extra fees, but we get 100% of the proceeds of these tickets. There's an opportunity to donate to Zeffy on there if you so choose, but it's a great opportunity for us to kind of do our own ticketing and really make sure that we're right there with our patrons.
Oh, that's nice. Being able to buy online without extra fees, what a treat. That's almost like a gift right there.
Honestly, anymore, for sure.
And your website, for people who don't know, is?
cropera.org.
All right. Well, good luck with Curtains Up and The Littlest Mermaid, and come back in a couple of months and let's talk Fledermaus.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
You can hear The Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.